Alright then, I think we're at roughly the same spot. Like, you and the other scout are basically inside of each other with your legs. Your legs are actually in tandem. You both got the left leg up. I think you both pressed W at the exact same time. That's kind of cute.
Yeah. And then, like, see the demo man's arse.
Yes, I can see the demo man's arse. Thank you. Do you want to start there then, Bloodis?
Yeah, sure.
3, 2, 1, go. Alright then. You just jumped on a barrel, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to very briefly introduce yourself? Like, very briefly.
Yeah, sure. This is a demo review of me playing against the official match against Lego in ETF2L Premiership.
Was this last season? Season 4 last or something?
Season 28.
Alright, and we playing products?
Yeah. This was a week 4 match here.
Okay, cool.
Currently I'm just like shooting the soldier who's like going behind there, even though we have like at least like Ignister behind as well, but it's just like that the scout is much better for cleanup in most scenarios.
So what you've been doing so far is instead of overextending, you've just been sitting at the back and doing cleanup?
Pretty much.
Okay, what are you waiting for here? Is it for the medic to build Uber, or are you specifically going to go on the demo?
Kind of just trying to get some momentum here like going on, because like we want to try to build up so much damage onto the enemy team so we can actually go forward into them.
So you want to push off of damage?
Yeah.
Or a pick, and you've lost a guy. You've lost 2 guys.
Yeah. Now we really need to back off because we've lost 2 people already now.
And you're getting bombed.
Yeah, they're chasing really hard into us.
Yeah, they do tend to do that, don't you? On like on process and product. Like if they're backing out into choke or back here, they do just tend to jump because it's free.
Yeah.
Alright then. But you have Uber now?
Yeah.
You didn't have to build in spawn or anything, so you meant to just get away there?
Pretty much. The enemies really want to get the medic only because getting the other kills aren't like that much important in product because the spawn times are really short if you don't have the point.
They're only like 4 or 5 seconds, aren't they?
Pretty much. At the most, maybe like 8, but even then, that's kind of rare.
It's not too bad. It's not like CP Steel kind of thing where you wait 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Alright then, so are you just wasting out their Uber here? Like, they didn't really need to use, or did they use for a specific reason? Were they just trying to wipe your medic?
I'm not actually too sure about the scenario though, but...
Doing a pretty good job here.
Yeah.
So teams managed to recap?
Yeah, because we had like a better Uber there. We didn't use as early as they did.
Yeah, you used way later.
Yeah.
And did you flash a bunch, or did you only Uber 1 guy?
Usually we still want to actually at least flash like, have like 2 people in the Uber.
Do you have Menti on medic, right?
Usually flash around, yeah.
Who does he tend to Uber on product? Is it like between the scout and the demo or something?
Usually, yeah.
Alright then. Are you one of the teams that kind of has a pocket scout and a roamer scout, or you just switch between it way too much?
No, I'm like pretty hard pocket scout here. Like.
Alright. Do you tend to take most of the Ubers then, rather than... Who's your other scout?
It's not House in this match now.
Not House?
Yeah, he's very like... He's good aim and he's very aggressive, but like... Usually he doesn't tend to at least keep the medic too safe, at least.
I noticed you like starting to run out of ammo. You've really been
yeah.
staying alive for a while, haven't you?
Yeah.
You think it's like an awful idea then to try and push if you're down a couple of players? Like it's better idea to wait a couple of seconds for you to get everyone so you can push properly with the Uber.
Yeah. Usually one of my biggest problems is just like actually shooting too much around, so that like I really need to like think about how much ammo I'm actually spending.
I don't know, I feel like I do that when I'm playing Scout. Like, I really like spamming across... I know it does, like, no damage, but I just really like spamming chip across the map. I don't know if it actually does anything good. Do you think that's something that I should, like, avoid doing? Or do you think it doesn't really make too much of a difference?
Well, for one, it at least, like, denies crit heals, but that's, like, kind of minor if there's nothing at all happening around at all.
It's okay if, like, their team's backed out and they're all trying to quickly heal. Like, if you hit them all with a couple of scattergun shots, it's going to take them way longer to heal, even if you don't do much damage.
Yeah. This was kind of a mistake for me because like they were like getting kind of forward, but then I just like go in alone.
Were you thinking that you could clean up on them or?
Yeah, but then they just like all rush onto me instead and then clean me up instead.
Alright then. Yeah, at this point your team doesn't really have too much going on.
I'm just trying to get on the point because like there's nothing else to really do here otherwise.
Yeah, it's overtime. And they had a sniper. Do they tend to do... Like, do you ever run a sniper on product? I know a lot of teams like running it all the time. They'll, like, switch out a soldier or something.
We usually do try it, but then if it's not actually working out, like, if the enemy team has the better sniper, or if they have 2 soldiers focusing on our sniper, then we just run the normal like lineup with 2 scouts, 2 soldiers still.
And that's pretty much the only off class you ever use in product, isn't it? It's pretty much only sniper.
Yeah, at least actively.
Is there any reason to run like heavy ever? Like if you're trying to do a super hard hold at any point and you've got the time?
If you have like the timer is like at like 20 seconds or so, then you could like consider running heavy, because then like...
Because he does have that 450.
Yeah, and then like the heavy needs to be really focused down, but then you have like 4 other players who can still like shoot the enemy team gamers.
He's basically just a sponge to sit on the point like a mini Uber, so he's got like, you basically got another 5 seconds that they literally can't cap on.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
That's why...
It doesn't come up that often, does it?
Not really, no. It's like something that people could do very well if they really want to, but then like there's also the risk of if there's like a match is about to like, or the round is about to end, they're already just kind of like a high risk thing to do, but could be actually pulled out really well.
He won't have like, it will be quite difficult to get him to the mid sometimes because there might be everyone else focusing him, or he's just too slow.
Yeah.
But once you've got him set up, he's pretty good. It's just getting him set up.
Yeah, true.
Oh, your scout was like really close to getting the other guy. Is War gonna jump him, or is he just waiting back? He's waiting.
Yeah, don't think so. Like,
because I know a bunch of demos really like jumping off of damage on other medics. Because you're only like 15%, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah. But usually like War just was playing around here pretty safe anyways.
Yeah, they lost 2 players, so they had to Uber, right? You reckon that's what they did?
Yeah.
Because now you'll have like a 20% advantage or so. Oh, 50! You have way more.
Yeah, and they also lost 3 players there.
So that should just be a guaranteed cap from you then.
Yeah.
Alright, are you doing too much to actively counter the sniper, or are you just trying to play around him with sightlines? Like, you're not sending jumpers or anything? Or are you?
Well, I'm not too sure about like what's happening with the flank, since I pretty much play around in the combo, but I could like assume that like it's still like really good to at least annoy the sniper a bit with like any kind of spam damage from like roamer spamming him, or like the scouts just like spam.
It spikes his aim, doesn't it, when you hit him?
Yeah, it does.
Alright. Is there anything you're actively trying to do here, or is it just trying to get as many frags so it's harder for them to repush later?
Yeah, like trying to get frags here is just like already enough good, so just not have them like
and you're
come back when you're soon enough now. Yeah, I guess we have like they're getting like the Uber now, so we still like.
You reckon they're building in spawn? Oh, they're not anymore. They're on cliff.
Well, I don't think like you need to actually like build in spawn that much, since like you could at least have like people going forward, except for like 1 player along with the medic. Then like
I see a lot of teams have like 1 scout, 1 medic in spawn, and then send everyone else on suicides until you build Uber. Do you think that's a good idea, or is it like dependent?
It works like maybe once in a match only, but doesn't work like too well in a long run. So it's actually better to just like have the whole team go like close to mid, but then like once like all the players are close to mid, then like 4 people run in and try to get the enemy medic, but then like the scout and medic also like run back to the spawn.
Okay.
So they will be building Uber at the same time, but like also just like have people get really close to the midpoint to be able to like actually catch the enemy medic.
Alright, fair enough.
Or even like anything else then at the time there.
So it's like a soft offense. You're not just sending people madly, you're kind of waiting back, and then you're all pushing at the same time for like 1 or 2 medic attempts.
Yeah, that's pretty much the case.
Yeah. Alright then. Is there anything, are you just trying to back out here so you think you can recap in a bit? Because you've got like a lot of time on the point.
Yeah, and I'm just like gonna chase here because like I was pretty forward there myself, but then I just somehow still managed to get back to spawn. I'm just like trying to check like if I'm just trying to check if there's like sticks around here, which there are of course, but just trying to clean them up.
Yeah, you're doing like no one's really denying you just going around getting rid of them, so that's pretty solid. Is this gonna be an Uber in?
Yeah, I don't think like they should really even like go forward to like get a 1 scout at all. Because then like they will like really get baited hard there.
Yeah, if they'd sent like 1 or 2 people to kill you there getting stickies, they might have like lost some players and you could have pushed off of that. Alright then, so you got a free push. You only have to hold it for like 30 seconds here, don't you? Do you ever do the offensive, like the really forward hold that some teams do on this map?
Only if like we actually wipe the enemy team, so that they will have like lot of time to even like spawn at all.
So you think you have to pretty much wipe them to do the forward hold?
Yeah. Even like 4 or 5 kills will be enough, but at least have all of them in spawn, surely. But we do have like time enough to set up the whole lineup to be even close and forward.
Okay, so it's like, it's not something you should always attempt, it's something that takes like a bit of a setup to do.
Yeah, it's much safer to be around the point, and actually it's a lot easier too.
I noticed you were kind of suicide at the end there. Do you think it was just you only had 14 seconds left and you just wanted to stop the cap at all costs, and now you've got to wait for one more push?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, but you
Just
think
like-
if you can recap it, you can probably win?
Yeah. So that like actually playing the point around here will be good, which is what we're already doing now, getting close to the point now. But then they also Uber into us.
You only really have time for like maybe one more push after this, don't you?
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah.
So that like we'd even need to go to the point as soon as we can. But we're already like really low here, getting picked off.
Yeah.
So it's not even looking good enough for us at all.
They're not really trades either, are they? They're just kind of like one-end picks. How old is this demo again? It's only like a couple of months, isn't it?
2 or 3 months, I think.
Yeah, it's getting a little jittery and your melee doesn't show, so it's a bit funny. I don't think there's been an update since, has there?
Yeah, I think the Jungle Inferno was like pretty much after. I don't know actually, was the Jungle Inferno after this or not?
Jungle Inferno was like mid-season, wasn't it? Because they had to ban a bunch of the weapons, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then they also messed around with like a bunch of soldier weapons or something, didn't they? And the pistol, oh, pocket pistol, yeah, because the pocket pistol was allowed for like a week or two, wasn't it?
No, it was pretty much banned instantly as soon as the update came.
So what are you going to do on the rollout here? Do you normally stick with the demo?
Yeah, usually stay behind the demo, but still like enough forward from the medic, so there will be nothing like actually getting onto the medic, but then still kind of shoot around whatever our demo is also shooting, just to focus on the damage.
Alright. Is there anything you're trying to focus on mid, or is it purely just trying to spread out damage so the rest of your team can do stuff?
There's at least like the fact that you need to like deny the demo man enough here, and then also like the soldiers who are chomping.
That's some good DMing. Yeah, because the soldiers are going to get your medic and the demo is going to stop you from capping, and other than that, it's just frags.
Yeah. But the scout is also like a really important class to even pick off in Whitex, so it's kind of hard to even like actually instantly just like say like what will be the most important pick here to even get.
How fast, like, roughly do 2 scouts cap the point? Like, is it within a couple of seconds? It's like pretty fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
If they don't kill any scouts at mid and you both manage to edge the point, you can probably cap it even if everyone's fighting.
I'd guess so, but it's really likely that the enemy team is actually still trying to somehow block the cap at all costs. If there's like a 4 times cap on it, then they know that they're gonna lose it in like a matter of seconds. So they really need to go and drop down from cliff there even.
I noticed you all tend to do the mid-fight from like behind the point rather than on it specifically. Do you think that's just a good idea to try and make sure everyone's alive, so at the end when all the damage is done you can probably like win?
Yeah, that's correct.
Alright, that's pretty smart. So you managed to pretty much just trade an Uber there, didn't you?
Actually, I don't know how to even like describe it too much.
It was just a good trade, both medics used and your team won.
Yeah.
You're getting some good frags.
And even here we just like actually wanted to send in like people to even get like extra frags there, if like could have gotten the medic as well, but didn't get in unfortunately.
Wasn't really worth the chase, was it?
Not really, no.
Oh, I'm getting a demo pause?
Yeah, they asked for a pause here.
Alright then, so we've unpaused, your medic's on like 70% and you're holding your like normal cliff spot.
It's just usually like behind the point where we want them to come into us and then like try to go to the point, but then like if they have a couple people on the point, then we can focus onto them.
Are you hoping that they send in like their soldiers to try and jump the medic, so you're staying behind to try and get in? Oh, like this?
Yeah, like even now it's happening. We just usually we hard deny him as much as we can.
Yeah, like 1 or 2 scouts meat-shotting him normally makes him crash down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you've got a sniper. Oh god, the soldier's ragdoll just went flying on my screen. Oh fucking hell, yeah. Alright then. Do you tend to defend your sniper a bit on this map, or you just kind of let him do his own thing?
Usually just like it's more around the medic and demo that you should like focus it, like keeping up, like just protecting them will be more important than the sniper itself, because if the enemy team has the sniper on their own, then I can't do really much to like deny him. It will just be a lot more easier to just like
God, they do jump a lot, don't they?
defend the medic. Yeah, like Lego's really known for being a very aggressive team, since when they even have like Uber advantage, then they just push even if they wouldn't have like Uber ready then.
Okay.
Like,
is that one of their players telling everyone to do that, or has the whole team always been like that? Like, it's not their main caller doing it, is it?
I think it's the team that's like actually wanting to do so always. Yeah, I don't particularly know like that much of them like individually.
It feels really nice.
Yeah, but Lego is usually like those teams where like they're just like a bunch of friends.
They just play together.
Or like really, yeah. Or just like really good at the game.
They from Denmark specifically, or is it a big mix?
It's like a big mix currently now.
Because it used to be like loads of Danish people, didn't it?
Yeah, and now it's only like Dr. Phil and Zen only who are from Denmark.
Oh, that's Zen! Does the Zen is in like mobile internet Zen? I didn't notice the whole game.
I don't think... Yeah, it is. I don't
The one
think
with the
he's
cat
on
avatar.
mobile anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I miss him. He was so nice. I think I played like one season of Highlander with him. But this was like a genuine question. You tend to have more like 2 roamery soldiers than an actual pocket on this map, don't you?
Yeah, it's much better to at least have like the...
2 gunboats.
Yeah, but even if like the current meta is better to have like a soldier in like... Or both soldiers in gunboats. Or something like...
You don't tend to run shotgun anymore, do you?
Not really, no. Unless if the soldier is actually really good at aiming with it. Then it could be like kind of good, but...
Are all the backpacks allowed?
Yeah, all of them are.
Do you tend to run like battalions if you do run one though, or conch?
Sometimes, yeah. At least, like... With the old lineup that we had with this team, which isn't the one here currently, we did run a lot of the backpacks around like battalions backup. And sometimes contour.
Because I heard like battalions is really good, isn't it? You can get like 320 health or something.
Yeah, and you also like... You're able to like defend the team around a lot more.
You managed to win this round.
Mm.
You had a 7 kill streak. Do you like not have very many deaths at all this game then? Are you trying to, like, you pretty much never suicided. There was a point earlier in the game where you were like a bit forwards, but beyond that you're pretty much just passive.
Yeah, I don't really tend to like suicide in a whole lot when I'm playing Pocket Scout. It's like something that...
Do you think Rainbow Scout can do that?
Yeah, it's not something that you should do if you're like... If you want to keep up your medic alive.
Fair enough.
But then the medic will be really vulnerable to even get picked off easily.
But here is like pretty much free to go into the demo there.
Yeah.
He was by himself.
Even here I'm just like following up on Warrior Gear's damage.
Doing a bit of cap edging. You can probably see the sniper on the cliff there.
So they're not even... Yeah. Since nobody from Lego is like that close to the point, so we can easily go into it by ourselves. Because we can just like stay in a corner there and get as much cap time as we want for it.
You'd get like a free 15-20 seconds maybe off of it.
Mm.
Were you worried the soldier on cliff was going to jump earlier though?
Not particularly.
No?
Like, I mean, they could have like used the soldier for like get us distracted by him jumping and then like have the whole enemy team go to the point when like we're focusing on one soldier only.
Okay. And you're just
Something
waiting
also,
again
like-
for picks here.
Yeah.
Do you never tend to go concrete? Because I don't think you've gone left the entire game.
Not really if they even have a sniper because like the sniper is always really close onto the cliff. So then he has like the whole sight line to it.
Oh, that's a little upsetting. The medic was on 22 health there. Do you tend to call that kind of thing to the soldiers? Because the medic was literally on 20 and you died to him so you could see his health. Did you like yell at your roamer to jump him or did you just let him get away?
Depends if like I see like other people already going on to the medic. Like if they have already died, then like I think it's not really needed to even like call it that much unless if we have still people around like around midpoint that they could still consider going in. But usually you need to like also consider the fact that like the medic could even get a health pack in that time. So if I would call that the medic is on 20 HP, then they could have gotten the health pack and be like 100 health at that point later on because of regen as well.
Yeah, and also he was kind of near the pack, so he probably would have had like 130 by the time he'd run away.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're on Uber now, like you pretty much have. Are you just going to push straight off, or are you still going to try and wait for a pick?
I'm trying to at least do a lot of damage here, if not even like get a pick, but then like push in if we can still. There's also the sniper that we usually like tend to worry about a lot. And even here...
Is he doing any good this game?
I think like Dimul is like playing really well here. Like there's a reason to even like actually worry about him. Like, because we're pulling it off here.
Okay. You're trying to get a free pick there.
Yeah, I just noticed like Vanny going into the enemy cliff, so I kind of wanted to like go in and help him, but it was a bit too late because he already died to Sorex.
Do you think you should be building Uber here, or is it just more important to make sure everyone's on full buff?
Yeah, it's better to have like everybody fully buffed, because if you're like building, then you're distracting yourself from anybody else coming around to maybe jump, like how the mule is already in on our concrete.
Yeah, you've got a sniper up in a good spot though.
Yeah, like it's really good to have the sniper around.
Especially on the cliff though.
Cliff for Chen. Yeah, because it's like a lot of very huge sightline over there. Everything like that's happening around in the point.
Yeah, they noticed they lost 2 players there, so they tried to get in really aggressive to try and get you to pop,
Yeah.
right? Because they can't really defend with the less players they had, so it's better for them to go into you than you to go into them.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Most of the time, would you rather be the first person to run in and use the Uber on them, or would you much rather have, like, send one soldier in to jump the medic to force, and then go in an Uber?
I think it's better to actually have like the, yeah, kind of depends, but I think that it will be better at least have like the soldier also go in and help in with the damage.
So you'd rather everyone went in at the same time with the Uber and you just used it sooner?
Maybe not everyone, but at least like more than a single or 2 persons only.
More than just the medic
Yeah.
and more than just the medic and soldier.
Yeah.
Or scout. Alright.
If there's a call to like go like hard solo onto the medic, then to force him. If like the soldier really wants to solo Uber like only onto him, then it kind of also depends if like
You going spy?
there's necessary for it.
Oh, are you checking if they still have a sniper?
Yeah, I'm just like usually only off classing if there's like if I want to check for stuff here.
That's pretty smart. So do you have a bind to disguise a sniper, or do you just press like 4 and 8?
I just do it normally without any binds for it.
Okay.
It doesn't really take much more time for it myself.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Pretty good job denying the soldier there. Like you stayed behind to make sure he was dead. You didn't just let him run
Yeah,
around.
because he was
medic
taking his
headshot.
time a lot there.
Your soldier got an air shot on the medic, and now there's
See
a
that
soldier
though?
behind.
Yeah, trying to get into him because like I noticed that he killed off Ignister as well, so I just wanted to actually still trying to do.
That was a nice surf on Minty. I see you've all gone left side this time. Is there a reason for that, or was it just like there was loads of people on the right side, so it was easy to push from the left? You could get further in.
Yeah, like it's better to actually at least like make them meet up onto you if possible.
You want to meet their
Just, like-
team as late as possible, don't you?
Yeah, or just make them to come onto you. That's like another option to do.
Okay, and you managed to recap off of that though. You got like pretty much either you wiped them or you got pretty much all of them.
We did wipe it, like
You did
the whole
literally
team.
wipe.
Yeah,
Oh, good then.
but they're like getting like very like early spawns here already. Like they have the whole team up
Yeah,
when
you
we just
recapped.
wiped them. Yeah.
That's a cool jump you can do. Window up to China.
Yeah, probably not even that many people know that you can actually jump onto the windows here most of the time.
I don't play nearly enough scout on this map. Yeah, I'm used to having to run all the way up cliff actually. I don't think I've ever actually bothered doing that. You're getting some good picks there.
Yeah, but then we need to we need to really focus on the point because they still have more people than us. So we're trying everything we can actually to keep it up.
Yeah, you got the sniper with the SMG on the point.
Yeah.
You're like edging on the rock so you don't die. That's pretty close though. Like if you'd had like a bit more luck with some damage and like one soldier jumped in, you might be able to win that.
Yeah, but I think the problem was that like we just left the flank open so that the enemy team could push onto us and like get all our players there then at the same time when we want to like try to defend the point.
Oh, then so was that the end of the match? That was like really close. Like the score was 3-1, but like two. I don't know. I remember the first round, but like 2 of the rounds were literally like overtime close.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you could have quite easily won that in like? Had you done the exact same match again afterwards, there was like a pretty good chance you could have equalized it.
I think so, maybe. Because, like, before that match, we also won the product match against Essent, which, like, the team that came second place last season.
Alright then, do you want to end that there then?
Yeah, I think it's fine to end here. No.
Alright then, that was really good. Thank you, Bloodis. Do you have anywhere that people can look at you? What's your Twitch or YouTube? What do you want to shout out? Or both, or all?
My Twitch is just Bloodis _.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. I will have a chat with you. I don't know when I'm next and I'll actually talk to you, but good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you.